We are back with one of the biggest crowds we've had out here at the Minnesota State Fair. Day 7. Having some fun. Is it day 7? 6? 7? I don't know. It feels like 87. Thank you. Well, the Minnesota State Fair has become one of the biggest opportunities for content creators on social media. If you've ever turned on your TikTok at night like I do or Instagram for fair food recommendations, chances are you have seen our next guest. I love this guy. He reviews all sorts of foods here for his audience of 500,000 followers on TikTok. Look at this.
Day 2 of the Minnesota State Fair. I'm doing all my favorite things today. One of my favorite things is the pork chops at Peterson's. This is one of my favorites. I love it. I only said favorite like 5 times. This is really good. It's a little salty, but that's how I like it. 9.0 every time.
I follow him even out of the State Fair. Give it up for Tony Sue, everybody. Hi, Tony.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you. Okay, I'm going to start with the big question here. You've been to our fair, obviously. You've been to Wisconsin. You've been to Texas. How do they compare? And be honest, even though we're at the Minnesota, what do you feel between the three of them?
Minnesota will always be the best state fair. It's not even close.
Yeah. And you're not just saying that. You would be honest.
I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. It's not even close. Our state fair, it's all about the people.
Yeah.
It's all about the people here. That's what makes a huge difference.
And because Texas is physically the largest, but there's just something missing that we have here.
Yeah, it's a big fair, but theirs is 4 weeks long. That's why they have a better attendance record, because ours is only, 12 days? Theirs is 4 weeks. That's not really fair to
That's
compare.
not really fair.
Yeah.
That's not really fair. Okay, let's get to, there's some of the videos right now from this year. Let's get to the State Fair food, because again, that's really what people are here for. Let's start with some of your favorites. Talk to us. We just saw the video there. You love Peterson's pork chop. Tell us about that.
That's my favorite pork chop. I get it every year. I might get it again today. I love their pork chop. It's just grilled so good. The seasoning's amazing. I always buy the seasoning as well, so that's really good too.
Because people hear pork chop and they go, I can make that at home.
Yeah.
But there is something different
There's
about
something
these.
magical about it. I'm not sure, but it's just so delicious.
Okay, let's move on. You have the place, and I know our buddy Fallon loves this, for egg rolls and wontons. Where should we go?
K-Viet over on the east side of the State Fair.
Okay.
Their
Why?
egg rolls are amazing. They're large, they're delicious, and their cream cheese wontons are good too.
And you know a thing or two. You are a Yoda of egg rolls.
Yes.
You are an egg roll maker, right?
I am. It's just fun to try all these different egg rolls.
Can I ask you and we've had you on the show before, what is the secret to, in your opinion, a great egg roll? What makes it?
It's all about that crispiness on the outside. It's about the filling, having it being meaty, because a lot of places kind of skimp on the meat a little bit.
And it's the ratio there.
Yes.
Okay, Tony doesn't even like hummus. You don't even like hummus, but you had some hummus here that you love. Talk to me.
Yes, at Baba's, they have amazing hummus bowls, and I don't like hummus. I was just doing it for the video, but when I was eating it, I literally finished the whole bowl.
Did you?
Yeah, it was so delicious.
Again, same question. What is it about it? Is it the texture?
I think it's the texture. It's a lot of different things. It's so good.
Let's talk some new foods. Every year there's a new list of foods. You have some favorites. We had this on day 1, the strawberry lemonade donut.
Yep.
What was it about that you liked?
I think just all the flavors and the toppings on top. I think I did it wrong. I think I was supposed to squeeze the lemon in there. I didn't do that. But
you didn't? Yeah. There's like a little shot that you're supposed to give it.
I didn't get instructions, so I just winged it.
What is the 3 Piggy Pal?
That is basically like a sausage wrapped in cream cheese and bacon. So anything wrapped in bacon is always gonna be good, right?
Always good.
But it's on a stick. You can't go wrong with that.
And then the crab boil wings. Talk to me about these.
That was a surprise. You don't really see wings a lot here at the fair, so when I saw that, I love any type of crab boil. It was just delicious. It just worked well for me.
I know we've had a couple food writers on throughout the days. How often? Have you been here every day?
Not this year. I just got back from Vegas, so I was in Vegas I needed a little getaway.
I don't blame you. How often? How many? Like in an average day doing this, how many foods will you have to eat in a day, or would you like to do?
I usually try to go for 6 or 7 a day.
Yeah.
It depends when my friends come, so I can share with them.
Yeah,
So-
that's the key.
That's the trick.
Other than the State Fair, I know because I said you got to follow Tony not just for State Fair content. You travel all around. So far, let me ask you. We're a food city. People around the country may not know that Minneapolis is a great food city. What's another city that has surprised you that you've been to?
I would say Phoenix or Scottsdale. Surprisingly, it just feels like home there because there's a lot of snowbirds from Minnesota that go there. So it makes a lot of sense for that. But it's just a quiet, secret, nice city.
We're in Milwaukee. How about Milwaukee as a food town?
Milwaukee was something I wanted to dislike just because it's a natural Minnesota instinct in me. But that was a great city. That was a great city. It's a great walkable city.
How about San Fran?
San Francisco is great as well. It's a fun walkable city unless
Here
we
it
go
is.
up and down the hills. But there was a lot of things to eat there, and I loved it.
Tony, what's that right there? Hooked fish.
That's their fish and chips. It was
How
really
was
delicious.
that? I love me some fish and
That was probably
chips.
one of the best fish and chips I've had in a long time.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It is just like an egg roll. Isn't the fish and chips? It's the ratio of breading to fish. How was that one?
That was perfect, and they catch it fresh. So I got like fresh fish and chips. I've never had anything like that before.
So good. Give it up for Tony, everybody. You can follow him on social media right there on TikTok. Just search for Tony Stewart, Food Travel on TikTok. We're going to take a break. Baby Bjorn, our producer, we're putting him on a baby ride live when we return. Back in a moment, everybody.